What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today we're going to be installing this diffuser on my 2022 Honda Accord. So I got this diffuser from Ninte store. So they reached out to me and offered me to install this beautiful diffuser. So I'm going to drop their website link down below, and also I'm going to provide the discount code if you guys want to pick up these type of a diffuser for your Accord. And at the same time, it's not just for Accord that they sell for parts too. There's different cars as well, including BMWs, Infinitis, and anything else. So today we're going to be unboxing, and I'm going to show you what it comes in a box. So let's see. We have these. It's like sort of like a bottom side aprons that's going to go between underneath the side aprons of your Accord. So you're going to get two of them, so it's like a whole pair. And at the same time, it's going to come with this big piece right here. So right over here, it's going to go with your third brake light. And it's actually a beautiful diffuser. I cannot wait to install this on my vehicle. So let's just put this on the side for now. Let's see. There you go. And of course, it's also gonna come with the side apron. So for me, just like what I was mentioning before, I was kind of playing around with the diffuser and then the body kit, what I want to do. So let's see how this black goes, but we'll figure it out. So this one's gonna come with the side aprons as well. Put this on the side. So you're gonna get a whole pair, one for the passenger side and one for the driver's side. And then I was so excited. I started unboxing it, and yeah. And also you're gonna get two pieces of these. This is gonna go right by the stock exhaust tip, so you're gonna get two of them as well. And of course it's gonna come with the hardwares, the wires, and the third brake light over here as well, screws and anything that you might need, and of course a 3M tape. But you know, we always use our own 3M tape. So yeah, so that's what's going to come in a box, and I'm going to show you how to install this diffuser. Alright guys, so first things first, we're going to put the third brake light onto the middle piece right over here. So what I like to do before installing anything is that I got to clean the surface, although it's just going to be with a 3M tape. So there you go, just clean the area. There you go. And next, what you want to do, just let that dry off a little bit. And what you want to do next, if you want the extra hold on the third brake light, you want to apply adhesive promoter, but not too much. Just put a damp into it and be careful, as it might damage the paint on the diffuser itself. So once that is done, just gonna grab our third brake light. So it's gonna come with a 3M tape like this, and we're just gonna apply first layer on the third brake light. And it's up to you if you want to apply some adhesive promoter in here, but I just let it be like that. There you go. And once that's in, what you're gonna do is that we're gonna put the wire through here. Let me just remove this. And put the wire in. There you go. Now once that's in, I'm gonna peel this 3M tape. there. And make sure this hole goes through into this one. So let's just right there. Now I just want to press on it. And now that's there. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put this on the side, and we're gonna start taking off the parts from the lower bumper. All right, so in order to remove this, so we're gonna unscrew the screw over here. I don't know if you can see it, but then there's gonna be a screw, but then the head is facing that way, and the pointy part is pointing towards you. And after that, we're gonna be removing this tab over here. So this tab is holding this whole piece over here, and then on this side is the screw. And then, however, this part right here, it's all just like it's a tab. But we're gonna also remove this clip over here, over there, and all throughout the passenger side. So in total, you're gonna be removing 6 of this, and then 1 screw over here, and then the other side as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna show you the next step. So after we remove the clips and a screw, what you want to do is just grab it from the bottom, go over here, and just pull out. There you go. Here, there you go. And before you toss this on the side, you want to grab this clip, this metal piece over here, and you want to save it for later since we're going to need it. So that, and this one as well. What you want to do is grab a prior, flathead, or screw. Just scoop this up, since this one is being held by just a tab. There you go. Once that's one tab is out, all you gotta do is just pull it out. There you go. It's all across. Now this one is off, and we're just gonna do the passenger side, and I'm gonna show you the next step. All right, so now all the plastic coverings are off. This one is very optional, and for me it's very, very crucial. So what we're gonna do next, or like what I'm gonna do next, is clean the area where this diffuser is gonna go. And for me, the car needs a little of a love, needs a whole lot of love. So I haven't actually cleaned the car for quite some time. As you can see, so much dirt. All right. Next, just gonna spray this. See, all that dirt, man. Jesus. There you go. This step is not really necessary unless you're like me. I just like to clean the area whenever I'm installing a new part on the vehicle. So, you know, at least like it'll start accumulating new dust or anything instead of like just like stuffing new parts, the body kits, and the air is dirty. Here you go. Now once that's clean, what we're gonna do next, install the middle piece. Alright guys, so now we are ready to install the middle piece over here. So let me just tell you one thing that's very crucial for me, at least, again. So if you're running a stock exhaust tip, you're gonna have a problem, a little bit of a problem with the fitment of this one. So a lot of people, what I've seen is that they trim some areas on the side, on both sides of the diffuser, and in order to like put it in or install the diffuser itself. But there's two things that you could do, more like three, is that one, you could remove the exhaust tip and never install them, but trust me, it's gonna fit. Second, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna slide this piece over here. Let me just show it to you. So this area over here, let me see if I can get a better angle. So right here, this area, you're gonna slide it in, and at the same time, just gonna slide it on this little piece right here, and that's gonna fit. And what you're gonna do is that remove one of the bolt on the exhaust tip. I believe it's this one. You see that little bolt in there? You're gonna take that off, and that way you could like squeeze this out or like push it out a little bit. I mean, pull it out, I mean. And what you're gonna do is just like install the diffuser itself, because I hate to make any modification in this one when it's not necessary. So I'm not gonna cut through this one right over here. I've done this with a couple people, but I've never uploaded it or never shot a film or never filmed any of it. But that's one thing that I could tell you guys is just remove one of the bolt. What you could do is like go underneath, that's just like use an 8mm socket, and then just take that little bolt that I showed you earlier. Or to make it easier, it's up to you if you want to go the extra length, is that remove the whole bumper in order for you to make it easier to take the exhaust tip out and then just do the installation of the diffuser. But I'm just gonna do that, remove one of the bolt on the driver's side. I would choose the driver's side, and we're gonna go to our next step. Alright guys, so just like what I explained earlier, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna slide this piece over here. There you go, and just pull it out a little bit in order for you to install. You put it in there, and you're gonna match the clip over here on this tab right here. You just push it in, make sure everything's lined up. All right, now that's in there, you're gonna work yourself slowly to the other side, making sure all the tabs are in there. And I'm gonna show you the driver's side where I took the bolt off. All right, now this is the bolt that I removed. So you can just like pull it out a little bit and try to squeeze that. There you go. And insert the tab. There you go, it's in. Make sure everything's in there. All right, so we're just gonna leave this for the meantime. There, make sure everything is correct. once the diffuser is in the middle piece, so what I did is I put the bolt back in, and it's a little bit of a process, but that's one way to do it. And yeah, so now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna install the middle piece, I mean the side piece over here, just like what I mentioned. Put this back, the middle piece, and it's up to you however you want to install it, like this. Doesn't really matter as long as you put it back. And we just put this back. And as I was looking over at these clips, some of them does not fit completely, so you're gonna have to work around it. So let's just put this back. So this one right over here, it's gonna go into inside this tab. So let's just put that there, and let's just put that in there, and make sure all the tabs are aligned. There we go. And you just pressed on it. There you go. We go to the other side, making sure that's in there. So this one right over here, you're gonna have a little bit of a problem, and you're gonna have to like actually push it in there until you hear that it's in there. But as you can see right here, there's a little bit of a gap, which I believe shouldn't. And I'm actually checking the bottom, see if we missed anything. Seems like we didn't. So, all right, we're going to let's see what we could figure out over here. So this is actually what I was mentioning about the clip over here. Seems like a bit of a trouble, and we'll figure it out. All right, guys. So after installing this piece over here, you're gonna notice that there might be a little bit of like a gap over here. I don't know if I'm the only one who's gonna have this problem, but I'm trying to like fix it. And also I'm having a problem with the same issue on the other side, so I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Probably gonna fix this on the other video. There you go. So once you figure this out, like however you want to fit this, but for me, I feel like I'm just gonna settle down on this a little bit of gap. It's not a big deal, and I'm not quite sure if it's the bumper itself or the diffuser. I couldn't tell, since there's a little bit of discrepancy, like more like a little bit of damage on my vehicle, so that might be the issue. But after installing this, putting this back in, just put the screw back in and everything should be fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna fix this and see what we could do. The side apron, and first we're gonna do is clean this area right over here. As you can see, I haven't really washed the car, so excuse the dirt. All right, there you go. All right, so once that's clean, what you're gonna do is that we're gonna grab the side apron. I know I have a Sonic Gray, and I want to play around with the colors. So right now we're gonna play with the black. So right now what we're gonna do is like test fit this. So as you can see right over here, this one looks perfectly fine. Right over here. All right, so once you get the area where you want it to be, what you're gonna do is just like peel off the 3M tape from the side apron. What I did is just like apply it right over here, since it's gonna be screwed over here anyway, like on this area. So I'm just going to remove the 3M tape. Just peel it off like this. Set up how you want the side apron. Make sure this one, the side apron, is sitting on top of the diffuser. So once there, start peeling it off. There you go. And once that's there, and at the same time, also on this one right here, I'm not quite sure if you could get it. This gap over here, you need to cover that. So that just means that you need to adjust the diffuser. So that's one thing that I was talking about. I kind of missed on that. So I'm just gonna remove this and reposition it. Oops. There you go. Once you're done repositioning it, apply that. There you go. So once that's in there, all we're gonna do is grab the lower piece right over here. So what you're gonna do is just like insert this tab, this area I mean, right over here on the middle piece itself. I don't know, can you see it? So as I was saying, you just put it over here, you insert it, you coming from in. There you go. And I'm just gonna look right over here. So some people want this area, like you want to make it sure that's flushed on this area. Make sure everything's there. And let me show you which area that I was talking about that needs to be flushed. Alright guys, so what you're gonna do is like what I told you. We're gonna put the side skirt in. And a lot of people wants to keep this area over here like flush. So it's up to you. So if you want to keep it flush, just like that, pull it out and see what it looks like. And I have to adjust this one, I don't know why. And this line over here in the bottom of the side apron, that's where you want to line up the the bottom piece right there. And once that's in, what you're gonna do is just like, there's 3 screws there's 3 screws in the bottom. That's where you're gonna screw everything up. And after that, that's pretty much it. So let me just do that and I'm gonna show you the end result. Alright guys, so I hooked up the wire. I don't know why I put the wire over here. So what I did is like, you can just like hook up the wire over here, and at the same time what you're gonna do is that you're going to take your taillight off. I gotta rush a little bit because we're running out of sunlight. There you go. Put the screws on the side. There you go. And so for my connection, it's completely different. What you're gonna do is like run this with the grommet over here. There you go. You're gonna put that inside. There. And where did I just put the grommet in? There you go. Put the grommet back in. And we put the taillight back on. Right. Now, put this taillight for the screws. All right. Next thing you want to do is grab the connection. That's right. This was a little bit weird, but as I was told, this is gonna work. So what you're gonna do is grab this, and we're gonna connect this into the tail light, or the third brake light. Let me just show it to you. I know this is not the best angle, but we're just gonna grab this. This is the one that we need. And what you're gonna do is just like take this off, and at the same time we need that. Take this liner off. Oops. I know for the most part a lot of connection on the diffuser connects with the tail light. However, this one is completely different. So what we're gonna do is like grab the wire that we just hooked up. We're gonna connect it. There you go. And this one, we're gonna connect it to the wirings on the left side. I'm gonna show you it in a second because this is a bad angle. So if you could see, you're just gonna have to unplug, take this off, and you're gonna see a connection over here. There's gonna be a connection in there, and I'm gonna just do that, and I'm gonna explain it to you. So this one is a completely different from the usual one. What you're gonna do is just like take your liner off, and at the same time, this is the connection that came with the diffuser. So what you're gonna do is just like unplug this bottom wiring over here, this too. So what you're gonna do is this one is over here, like there's a little tab over there. What you're gonna do is like push it and then pull it away. I'm gonna push it away. And so what you're gonna do is that you're gonna connect this connection right over here onto this one. So this is sort of like a bridge. All right. Let me just put that in, and I'm gonna show you to you what it looks like. Okay guys, so this OEM one, that's what it's gonna look like right there. So what you're gonna do is just like probably fix this wiring, make sure it doesn't mess up the whole thing. So whatever the connection is, just like unplug it and connect this one. This is gonna be sort of the bridge, and there you go. Put everything back in. This one kind of gets annoying. This one, there you go. And we put this back where it's supposed to go, right there. Let me see if that's clip is back. There you go. And where's that clip? I'm sorry, my trunk is kind of dirty, but I have so much stuff. So there you go. And everything back in here. So let me just fix the trunk, and I'll show it to you what the third brake light's gonna work. Alright guys, so this is pretty much what it looks like. Oh my god, I don't even now I'm contemplating, should I keep the black one or should I go with the Sonic one? I'm not quite sure, but that's what it looks like, as you can see. So we're just gonna play with the brake light in a second, and I'm gonna show you. But that's pretty much what it looks like installed. Like, oh my god, bro. I don't know if I should keep the black. I don't know. But yeah. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. That's how the connection is. It's literally plug and play. It's just on a different section. So let me just show it to you. Let's see if the third brake light works. Oh, it does work. Alright. So let's try. How does it actually gonna work? Alright, so I started the car. Let's see the animation. If it does, there's an animation or whatnot. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you find this video very helpful and informative. I tried my best to fit the diffuser as much as I can. I know a lot of people have been having problems with it, like with the fitment itself, but so far that's the best I could do. And if I do come up with something, if I ever try to at the same time I'm gonna try to fix it, and at the same time I'm gonna upload a different video on how to properly, or like more like a better installment, and give you more tips on how to install it. But at the same time, if you have this diffuser and you're seeing this video and you've encountered this problem and you actually fixed it, like, DM me, shoot me a DM on my Instagram, or comment down below what you guys think, like advices and stuff. Like, I'm completely honest with you guys. I'm not a professional installer, and I do my best to give you guys tips and tricks on how to install all these parts onto your Accord. But if you know some tips and tricks as well on how to fix this problem, comment down below. That'll actually help me a lot, and other people as well. So that's pretty much it, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to your boy if you haven't. Let's try to get to 2,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.